Hey, what's up guys? Ahmed here, A to Z Auto Masters, and today we got this 2002 Mercedes-Benz C240, and we'll be doing an AC compressor in this car. So, AC compressor is located right there. It's here. So it's gonna be a fun job to do. So this car came in for AC is not working. We checked Freon level, didn't have any Freon. So we put the R134A and we put some dye with it. And a few months later, we looked up with the UV light and we can see all around the AC compressor clutch, it's all wet and you can see all the dye in there. So that's why we're changing the compressor. It's leaking. As you can see from here, again, AC compressor is right there, and lines are going to be here. First of all, we need to take this serpentine belt off. And with the 17 socket right below the tensioner, you can use this inverted Torx. I like to use the 17 underneath, a lot stronger than that. And just slip the belt off of it. So the belt is out. You got the low side here, and the high side is usually under this cap. Okay, we're getting absolutely nothing here. So just to confirm, we have no pressure on either gauge. So because we know it's been leaking out, so we're all good to take the compressor out. In a case of you having Freon still in the system, you're gonna have to use a machine like that just to pull the Freon out. So we got the H6 socket down there. One. And we got one more. This one's really rusted in there, but just take your time and take it out. So now we basically have both lines loose. Have to just pull them out of place. Just wiggle it right there. You can. Now that's the other line. Same thing. I usually like to take this bolt out and take this whole line out of place to give you a little bit more space if you want to do that. And again, just wiggle it a little bit, free the line. Take the whole line out of there. Okay, so we got the car up in the air. We're just gonna remove this cover, socket 8. got the E12. One here. One in the back of the compressor. We have the one up top. That's really the tightest one out of all. And that will get from here. Just wiggle the compressor a little bit so you can loosen it up. Okay, it's out. Now, this one. This one is out. Now, really the compressor is out. Okay, just gonna push it a little bit this way. Lower the car and pull it from the top. So we get the car back down. Just take my hand and take the bolt off the compressor, the last bolt. This bolt is not accessible to take completely out with the compressor in place. And remember, you put it back in there while you're going in with the compressor. There we go. And the compressor's out. Time to get the the other one back in. Now we're gonna try to put this back in reverse order. Just slide it back in the way the old one came out. And now, again, make sure before we forget, this bolt has to go back in place before you put it back inside. So, slide this bolt back in. Okay, so we got the compressor in place now. We're just gonna put this bottom bolt just to hold it for us, basically, while we're doing the work. So it's not tight, it's basically just to hold that compressor in place while you put the rest of the bolts in. Trying to put the upper bolt now. Just wiggle the compressor till you find the right best spot to get it in. And at this point where all the bolts are in, now I can start. Make sure they're all tight. Okay guys, so we have the compressor now completely in place, and we're just gonna plug it back in. Okay, it's plugged. Now we take the two caps off the line. And we can just put that line back in place. I'm just gonna try this one right away while we're here and while the other hose is out of the way. So we got this line in place, the other line in place, we tightened that bolt. Basically everything back in place. All we got left is just throw the belt back on and add the Freon. Okay, so add the belt here. Now we can put the AC machine, vacuum. We can vacuum the system, do a leak test, make sure there's no leak, and then we can put the Freon back. Okay guys, so right there, it's been holding vacuum for the past 15-20 minutes. That's a great news, no leaks. Okay, so it's time to charge it. Again, compressor came with oil, so we're not adding any oil today. And this car did 1.7 pound, and there we go, 1.7 pound. We're gonna start it, make sure compressor is working, it's getting cold, and basically the job is done. We'll put the air filter back and a couple minor plastic stuff back. Job is all done. We'll see you guys next video. Thank you for watching.